client interviewing competition offers students an opportunity to practice and develop their interviewing techniques. The ability to provide effective client consultation is an important skill that all solicitors should have. Basically, this competition involves student competitors in teams of 2 interviewing another student, acting as a client.
Prior to each round, the client will be given a set of facts to learn about his or her scenario. The competitors, acting as a client's solicitors, must then attempt to discover the client's legal situation through teamwork and strategic questioning. The goal is to fully grasp the client's legal position in order to develop and advise the most effective course of legal action.
So I decided to do client interviewing because I felt like it would be a great experience outside of academic coursework, an opportunity to work on my practical skills, and it would be a great opportunity as well to work on my public speaking.
So I did the competitions, client interviewing, because I had never done a competition. I briefly did one in second year, but we didn't get that far, and I wanted to go even further. And I felt like client interviewing was something that you would use in your career because you'll be talking to clients every day.
So I think people should do competitions because it really gives you an opportunity to work on several skills that you'll need as a practicing lawyer. So that being research, listening skills, interpersonal skills, and also really empathizing with the client. When you sit in with the client, they not only want you to resolve their issue, but they also want you to be able to be in their position and look at the facts from their perspective. So we were lucky enough to win the client interviewing competitions, and so after that we got to go to regionals, and that was at Oxford Brookes University. That's where we had the training for regionals, and then we went to Keele University where the actual regional competition took place, and it was a really great experience.
Yeah, it was really good going to these universities because we got to meet so many students, especially at the Oxford Brookes training. I think there were students from like 10 different universities there, all over the UK. And then at Keele, we got to meet students from 2 different universities, and there was also lawyers there from other law firms, and we got to network with them as well. So that was pretty cool. So client interviewing has benefited me by improving my self-confidence. I had never done competitions. Even in high school, I hated doing presentations in front of the class. But I feel like after this competition, I'm way more confident in when I speak publicly, and it helped me with my societies as well.
Yeah, it's definitely been an improvement for me in terms of my public speaking and self-confidence. And it's also been a topic of conversation for interviews that I've had as well as networking events. So it's really benefited me that way. So the advice I'd give to any students considering doing client interviewing or really any competition is that it does take a lot of time, effort to do it, and especially if you want to progress through the rounds and even win the competition. So it's really important that you manage your time wisely around your classes and your coursework.
So advice that I would give to students thinking of doing competitions would be to try to choose a competition based on what kind of field of law you want to go into, because if you feel like you want to be a litigator in the future, then maybe try a competition like mooting. But for me, I knew that I wanted to go into family law, so I chose client interviewing because that was a competition that had the setup where we could empathize with the clients, and in family law that's going to be very important for us.